boys, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into the news. First up, we have Jean Silva taking on Diego Lopes. This is huge fight in the featherweight division. It is a huge fight. Featherweight division, guys. Let's get hyped. Are you ready to rumble? Canelo versus Crawford? Another banger. What a crazy day today. Today? Was it a crazy day? I don't know. Not for me. I didn't do shit today, man. I ain't do nothing all day, yeah? You know that, eh? Come on, eh? Terminate stream? Ah, nice one, dude. Welcome back, bro. What's good? Too soon, bro. Too soon. That is not, you can't do that. You can't do that. That's fucked up. You cannot. You're about to get banned, dude. Of course a Mexican would say something like that. Something so inconsiderate, dude. How you been, Diego Lopes fan? What's up, Borgs and May, though? What do you think of Lopez mustache? What do I think of Lopez's mustache? It's pretty stupid. It looks like that one of those guys in high school who like would grow out their mustache but was unable to do it. Almost like me right now, but you know. I don't see what did Cherry say, bro? What did this guy say, bro? Impression. All right, bro. You guys are messed up, man. You guys are messed up, bro. You can't make fun of Kirk in front of a real American. Are you crazy? Diego Lopez fan. Honestly, I have to admit, reminds me of Strickland getting mustache and looking like unserious fighter ever. Yeah, it is a very Strickland-esque mustache. It looks very, very much like a guy who's unable to grow a beard. Yes, Dag. I didn't do anything, bro. Can you read my last message out loud? What's poppin'? I'm not gonna read the rest, but I know what you said. Is it racist? I didn't do what are you talking about? I didn't do nothing, man. I did not do nothing. I haven't done anything to nobody. Okay? I haven't made fun of nothing. People forget, man, Strickland beat DDP first and bro, what? Bro, what? Strickland did beat DDP first. That is a very true fact. That is very true. That is very, very, very true. Super duper true. Extremely true, mate. Extremely true. No, it's not racist to read in your head. Yeah, I know, but it could be. Thoughts on... You don't like Colby Covington? I wouldn't wish that upon him. Yeah, no duh. No duh. Any rational humans like you. I rather... Dude, is UFC Fight Pass down? Dude, why is UFC Fight Pass down? The video was wild. Dude, the video was... Dude. The video was messed up. Good goy, avoid my question. I am goy cattle, yes. You're not funny, bro. You're not funny. Some people are celebrating their pure evil. Yeah. What was my initial reaction? I was like, fuck. God damn. I watched it, dude, and I was like almost sick, dude. It was so, I don't want to think about it. It was so brutal watching that. Absolutely brutal watching that, dude. Yo, and you see what's going on in Nepal? Dude, now I know why Magnus hasn't been talking, bro. This guy's from Nepal. I tried to hit him up on Discord, bro. This guy has not hit me up. Like yesterday. I was asking Magnus about what's going on in Nepal, bro, and this guy has not replied. I think he's got some shit going on in Nepal, bro. Cause he's Nepalese, bro. I was like, God damn. Come so fast how they get, I don't know. Looked like AI. Yeah, shut the fuck up. Did blood get sniped? That Kirk vid was bloody as fuck. It was. You're the... I'm not even close, bro. I'm not even close. Maybe I gotta stop rage baiting. Maybe I gotta stop rage baiting because I don't want to trigger any of you guys. I do not want to trigger any of you guys. Maybe I just gotta be. Maybe I gotta. I gotta zip it, bro. I gotta zip it. What happened in Nepal? Bro, there's riots. Like the guy who's the president of Nepal, like it was all just absolutely fucked, bro. Like their houses were set on fire, houses were raided, wives beat. Like it's crazy. The aim was crazy, yeah. And you know what's crazy? We're never gonna truly know 100% who did it. You know, they had that video of the guy walking out and getting arrested. That guy was let off free. He did not do it. He did not do it. So they probably have like, if this was planned by somebody, we won't know if it was a lone guy who like was just crazy, because they'll probably make it seem like it was like a lone guy. See, it's hard to trust what anybody says, because you think about it, you're like, it's probably going to come out, it's going to be one guy who was just so happened to be crazy, right? But then you're going to be looking at it like, was it one lone guy to be crazy, or was it set up to look like it was just one guy to be crazy? You know, so you're never gonna know. Didn't Kenny make a tweet making fun of, yeah, and then deleted it? Yeah, he did. Ripped the Charlie and the girl on the bus? Yeah. Heard the guy did it, name was... That is not... Stop! Why are you making jokes, bro? Why are you making jokes? It's not funny. It's not funny. It's not funny, bro. It was not... I'm not showing you my flight logs, bro. My setup has not changed. Nice stealing my pick still? No, I'm not. Heard the guys... I already read that. I think he made a joke about how... Interesting. Joey? No, he was not. MMA Joey was not... Dude. MMA Joey genuinely needs to be banned. Am I the only guy who's like... Chat, tell me I'm wrong or I'm not. Tell me, I feel like I'm the only guy who has like a rational... mind. I feel like Guru doesn't have a rational mind. Kenny doesn't have a rational mind. Joey doesn't have I feel like I'm the only guy who has like a rational mind within this sphere. God damn. I don't know what Joey's gonna say. He's probably gonna say that, I don't know, he's probably gonna make it about himself or Habib or some shit. You're only making high IQ comments? All right, let me read your last comment, Diego Lopes fan. Dude, yours are probably getting banned. Look like you came back from Dagestan? I was not a shooter, bro. No, you're sped. Joey owns you. Dude, I'm the only one that gives you logical takes. I give logical takes. I have no bias. I'm not biased towards anybody. I'm genuinely not biased towards anybody. I am not influenced by mob mentality like so many people are. I have no political agenda. I'm the only guy who isn't driven by exterior forces, I feel. Like, Joey has his own bias and his own motives, own political agenda. Same with Guru. Kenny Okoye is cringe. You know? All these guys have their own, like, agendas. I'm the only guy with common sense, man. It's crazy. Keep rage baiting us. You're next. No. Could you imagine? Dude, I'm not even... No. I'm not going to imagine. I'm not going to imagine, dude. So I stay out of politics. It's crazy out there. Dude, I know. But guys, if you know history, if you know histories, assassinations are always never good. Like they always lead up into like a big war. You know, World War One, Archduke Franz Ferdinand. World War Two, um, the Jewish guy who shot the German officer in France. That started the Night of the Broken Glass, right? So it's like, you know, you look at it and you're like, typically, this does not lead well. Do you see Fight Fairy said they wanted to smash? What do you mean Fight Fairy? Fight Fairy's a girl. She's not a they, bro. Who's Kurt? Kurt who? Kurt Hollabut? Are you talking about Kurt Hollabut? You want to smash Kurt Hollabut? The guy who lost to Alexander Hernandez? Why Kurt out of all dudes? Kurt Hollabut? Pretty sure he has like a wife, dude. You were having a fantasy about your 4th grade crush a couple months ago? I never know. YouTube is censoring me? Yeah, you probably because you're saying like stupid shit. Didn't agree with Kirk says, but I'm not gonna make fun of him. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Dude, and you know the only people who are making fun of this are like, but you also think about it, it's like, I don't know. There's another gentleman who I'm sure you know. I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. People make edits of him. He died, right? He was killed. So it's like they're just the same people on the opposite sides. I understand the circumstances were different, but I feel like regardless of circumstances, it's not, you know, it's fucked up. But I guess, fuck, man, it's such a weird thing to navigate through, you know? I'm going to call Kenny out on it every video he uploads. Yeah, I mean, Kenny getting involved. See, that's the problem with a lot of this. The problem with, like, the MMA stuff. Yeah, Brandon. The problem with the MMA stuff is it crosses over into politics quite a bit. Like, the Raja situation became a political thing. You know what I mean? And that's why I didn't want to make a video about it, because it's such a politically driven instance. You can't be, you know, you kind of just got to avoid it. What happened to Raja? Nothing. Yeah, I don't know what happened to Raja. No. I'm not surprised Weirdo MMA Guru made fun of that Weirdo's always making fun of stuff like that. Yeah, but it's not even like, it's not even him. It's like his chat. His chat is like the driver of Guru, right? And the problem with the problem with MMA Guru, in the situation he's in, someone said Raja. Don't be typing 6-7. Do not be typing 6-7 right now. Please, no 6-7s right now. Please. Was the problem with what I was saying is the problem with MMA Guru's chat right now is that at some point, they will turn on him. They will turn on Guru. Like, this is a thing where it's like, it's almost like, I feel like I've seen that situation before where it's like, you know, like there's one guy and everybody's like, you've seen it at school where like there's one guy doing stuff, like breaking stuff, hitting people, doing all sorts of things, right? And everybody's cheering him on. Let's go, MMA Guru. Let's go. Do this, do that. Yeah. And the moment it flips, the moment that person gets in trouble, all the crowd that was, cheering him on and antagonizing him and trying to get him to do stuff will be like, wait a minute. What are you doing? When he gets caught doing something, it's going to be like the reverse effect where all those people instantly turn on him. So it's hard. They turned on when he said, donating to that lady call. Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's rough. It's See, that's why Lucas Tracy is like, he was kind of, let's be honest, guys. I think I've come around on Lucas Tracy. Lucas Tracy was the guy we needed. I will be the next Lucas Tracy. All right? I will be your guys' next Lucas Glazy. Just a more handsome version, more iced out version too. I'll be the iced out version of Lucas Tracy because the MMA sphere needed a Lucas Tracy who's entertaining, who was good for the people and wasn't so, MMA guru-ish, right? Wasn't so MMA Joey-ish and wasn't as cringe as Kenny Okoye, you know? That's why I mess with the Weasel. That's why Weasel's my number one. Weasel's my number one. Weasel is my number one. Weasel's my number one, dude. Because he's actually intellectual. And he's a smart guy, and he knows his boundaries. Lucas was that guy. I'll be the next Lucas. I nominate myself to be the next Lucas. I nominate myself to be Lucas. You mean the mango lassi guy? Yeah. I actually made his mango lassi recipe. They turned on him. Yeah. Hot take, Guru is a fat loser. That's not a hot take. You'll be none, bro. All right. Flucus isn't Jewish, little bro. I'm me neither. I am not either at all, but it is what it is. Flucus isn't a soy boy with 3-inch biceps, though. Dude, neither am I. 3-inch? 3-inch? Dude, these are like 27-inch biceps right here, bro. What are you talking about? I don't even know if that's big. What's like 27-inch bicep? 27-inch bicep. Dude, yeah. Mine are 27 inches, dude. Mine are actually 27 inches. Holy fam. Lucas dropped a cookbook. All you've done so far is be a colossal retard. Dude, Lucas and Tracy's cookbook is trash. I'm gonna do like a female sexual line that I'm gonna drop. Female sexual drop. So I'm gonna do dag butt plugs, right, with my face on it. Tell me that's not fire. Tell me that's not fire. Dude, I'm gonna do dag butt plugs, dude. Dag dildos, bro. Daggle dos, and dag plugs, dude. That's gonna be mine. And I'm gonna drop an instructional. I'm gonna drop dag fleshlights. Yep. Well, we'll get it molded. We'll get it molded, dude. One of the ones where it has like the buttons and the torso, but it's like this. It's like this small, but it's me, bro. I know those go flying off the shelf, man. Those would actually go flying off the shelf. Put them in Walmart. I'd team up with Mr. Beast. Start a concept called Dag Bucks, where the most offensive comment gets paid. No. Did you say Mr. Beast? Yeah, me and Mr. Beast will do a collab. How tall is House in Tessera? Bro, what are you doing? Shut your bitch ass up, gang. I can't say Mr. Beast. I can't talk about Mr. Beast. Dude, I was thinking of doing like... Oh. Yeah, I agree. Stop with the 6'7". This isn't like... I don't know. This isn't, Bucky from Marvel, where you say something and I start doing emotes. I'm not. Oh, he's 6'7". Oh, nice, dude. How tall is Towson? 6'7". Yeah, nice one, dude. Jesus, you guys are absolute virgins, bro. Dude, I want to see you guys, dude. Do you know what would be the most humbling experience for you guys? Is me watching you interact with women. Don't get the joke. I got the joke. All right, I got the joke. Dude, I want to see you guys interact with women. You guys would be so incapable of interacting with women. It would be hilarious. I would be on the floor laughing. Dude, I know every single one of you are incapable of interacting with women. Unlike me. I got W Rizzo. I got a she-mail. Yeah, I could definitely see you with the she-mail for sure. You literally said when you tried to talk to a woman, no sound came out. That is true, dude. Did I tell you that story? Dude, this was like This happened before, but this also happened really recently. This also happened really recently when I went to a bar with my friends, like two of my boys. One of them's Chad. The other one's also Tyrone. We went to this bar, bro. And we saw a shorty we knew from high school, bro, and she's bad. Like, I'm telling you, she's so bad. Like, curvaceous. She's tall too. She's like 5'9" or something. I'm taller. Just putting that out. I'm taller. But dude, one of my friends said what's up to her, and she gave him like a nod. Then it was just me and my friend together, and we were looking at her like this, and we didn't know what to say. She didn't know what to say. We didn't know what to say. So I stood at her. I stared at her just like this, just like. I looked at my friend. I'm like, bro, I don't know what to say. I was like, I don't know what to say. So I just stared at her like this. And then my friend's like, because she was working at the bar too. She wasn't even there like on her own. She was working at the bar. And my friend looks at her and is like, long night, eh? And she's like, and then walks away. And I just straight up couldn't say anything to her. Cap? Why would I cap? Why would I cap about that story? You think I'm lying? What am I lying about in that story? That I went outside? What am I lying about? It was rough. It was rough, dude. I straight up could not muster a word. Impression of, yeah, bro, chill out. Bro got hype mogged by a girl. I wasn't hype mogged. I'm taller than her. I'm taller than her, bro. I'm 5'11", man. Especially with my shoes on, I'm 5'11". I knew you were an alcoholic. I'm not. Long night, eh? I've got something longer. Nah, no. False story. You hate people of. Nah, dude. I was posted up with he's been in the chat. The guy who I was with has been in the chat here before. You're 5'7" on a good dude. 5'7". Dude, I could stand up right now and disprove that. I could stand up. I'm not gonna stand up, but I could stand up right now and disprove that. I'm nowhere close to 5'7". I'm more like 6'7". No, I'm kidding. True Jorge Dag doesn't have black friends. I do have black friends, bro. Bro, what's your name? LKED? Bro, what is wrong with you, man? Bro's got a heart on? Not at all. You're about 6'7" inches away from 5'11", and I'm not. And stop with the 6'7". When is that gonna die? When did 6'7" even come into? What is that even from? 6'7"? 6'7". Is that like in a song? Oh, it's called. He just randomly said 6'7" in the middle of the song. That's his beat drop is 6'7". Now you're 5'10", I can tell. Yeah, I'm like 5'10" and a half. Then with shoes on, bro? No, I'm like 5'10" and like a quarter. But with shoes on, then I'm fire. I'm like 5'11". You're a compulsive liar. I used to be a lot worse of a liar, bro. I used to date this girl, bro, and I used to do like lame shit. Every now and again. Like, I used to go like play like beer league hockey, man. And she'd always ask me like what I'm doing, like certain times when I'm playing beer league hockey, bro. And she'd be like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Nah, don't worry about it. Like it's secret shit." And I kept that lie. This is something you need to do with the shawty. Is you need to be mysterious the entire time. I was dating a shorty. She didn't know what I was doing for a whole year at like certain points of the day at night. She'd be like, "What are you doing? You have to tell me. Like, we're dating. Like, you got to tell me what you're doing." Someone just farted at the gym I'm at. Was it a sound heavy or was it smell heavy? Because sound heavy is like, you hear it and you're like, what the fuck? But then people forget about it. If it's smell heavy, then no one's gonna hear it. But like, it's like the worst thing, and you leave a trail so people know it's you too. Unless you're on like an airplane, then it's completely fine because at least you got the sound to drown it out as well, right? The only girl you've been with is Kayla Harrison, but you weren't her boyfriend, just personal slave. I wish, bro. I wish I was Kayla Harrison's sex slave, bro. I wish I had that job. I wish that was my job. You need to hit the griddle and show her your Fortnite skins. The griddle. I need I need to hit the griddle. You mean where you cook burger patties? The griddle? What are you talking about? Hit the griddle? Jesus. Gotta hit the griddle, mate. Hit the griddle. Hit the griddle, bro. Hit the griddle. Come on there. Hit the griddle, boy. Nah, bro. You said griddle. I ain't hitting no griddle. Although I am a nasty cook. I am a nasty chef. Like, I'd definitely cook your shoddy a drink. In another life? You look like Kevin Hart? Thank you, bro. I get that a lot. Dude, have you guys been seeing any of I Show Speed's like clips at all? Dude, this guy is on speed and on steroids. This guy's on ADHD meds and steroids, 100%. This guy's working like 16 hours. Like, come on. These guys are all on ADHD meds. Maybe that's what I should do, man. Maybe I should do ADHD med, man. Gotta go. Medina's a lock. Medina might actually win. Jose Medina. I did my my picks yesterday on the live stream, dude. He actually can win for sure. I think I picked him too. Who's a better chance of beating Marab, Jan, Umar, or O'Malley? Beating Marab, Piotr, Jan, Umar, Nurmagomedov, or Sean O'Malley? I'm probably going Sean O'Malley to beat Marab, because you got to think about it. Sean O'Malley almost beat Marab when he had one hip in the first fight. Second fight, he had a broken foot, and he didn't even look that terrible. And then in a trilogy, if he's 100% and Marab's gonna be like 37 years old, then for sure. I'm not a bandwagon. I'm not a bandwagon for picking Jose Medina. Who is he fighting though? He is fighting. Who is he fighting? Oh, Dusko Todorovic. I picked him by decision. This was yesterday too. Picked him yesterday by decision. Bruh. Hilarious. You're a soy bandwagon. I am not a soy bandwagon. I'm not a soy bandwagon, man. Come on now. Congratulations. Congratulations. We sent this the occupation. You're gonna look so sped when Diego humiliates. Bro, you guys are hilarious. You guys are hilarious. Let's get a poll going, actually. Who wins? Song Yadong will retire O'Malley. I'm worried about Song Yadong, but in order for Song Yadong to win, he needs to get close to O'Malley, and I feel like he's not going to be able to because, dude, Song Yadong's jiu-jitsu is actually extremely high level, and his judo is extremely high level. So I'm worried. Diego Lopes or Jean Silva? Shalom, shalom, boys, shalom. Peace out, brother. Not me. I'm not leaving, but Jorge's leaving, so I'm saying peace out to him. Send him to boxing forever. O'Malley? No. Why, bro? O'Malley's only ever lost to one person, and it's Merab Dvalishvili, who's the best bantamweight of all time. I don't know what you're talking about. This guy's the best bantamweight of all time. Why would he go to another sport? Why would he change weight divisions? Make no sense. Would you date a girl who's 10 out of 10, but she's 6'4"? Yeah, 100%. Come on. Good guy siding with John. I mean, you want me to pick Diego Lopes just because he's not like John Silva, who so happens to support Israeli, bro. Stop it. Best bantamweight? Yeah, okay, buddy. Merab is the best bantamweight. Who's the better bantamweight all time? Look at Merab's record. Umar Nurmagomedov, Sean O'Malley, Jose Aldo, Piotr Jan, Marlon Moraes, Henry Cejudo, you know, like, come on. Low-key, you can sing. When you sang, it wasn't me. It wasn't good. It was good. I know. What do you mean low-key I can sing? High-key I can sing, dumb fuck. Diego Lopes having the sickest mustache. He literally has like a pedophile mustache. I'm saying what it is. It's a pedo mustache, bro. Stop it. Diego's just better. He's not at all. Who is Diego looked good against? Name one guy where Diego has consistently looked good. Name a fight where he's consistently looked good. You can't name one. Against Volk, he got picked apart, demolished. Fairly boring fight, but he got demolished against a Volk who's out of his prime, super chinny. Against Brian Ortega's not even good in the slightest. Brian Ortega has beaten Yair Rodriguez via fluke. He's 1-1 with Yair. So, he's ass. Diego Lopes is genuinely ass. Close fight. And Brian Ortega was looking good in the second and third round. Like, he was actually getting better in the second, third round. He just had a tough first round. You know, it's like, oh, dude, Diego Lopes, dude, he beat Sadiq Youssef, bruh. Pat Sabatini, dude. What are you talking about? Diego's actually trash. The only good thing about... Dude, I've told you guys this before. The only reason Diego Lopes was in the position of getting a title shot is because of... he had a close fight with Movzar, and people hate Movzar. And people love Alexa Grasso. And this guy's Alexa Grasso's training partner. Yo, what's up, Diener? Yo, Diener, bro. How tall am I, bro? How tall am I, Diener? I'm 5'11", right, Diener? And I'm taller. These guys were doubting me. 5'6". I'm not 5'6". Dumb fuck. Diego resume is overrated, 100%. People are going after the fighting nerds losing train. I know these, dude. Majority of MMA fans, you're 6'7". Yeah, dude. Oh my god, dude. Why stop with the 6'7"? Please, I beg you, stop with the 6'7". Stop with the 6'7". I swear to God, 7-0. Yeah. UFC didn't want Movzar to get a title shot. Yeah, it's really tough for Movzar. I mean, he just needs to fight. Movzar just needs a fight. I don't even know where that's from. 6'7", 6'7". He just ran up on a. I just know the clip of I just know the clip. You're like 181 cm. You're such a virgin. Holy shit. 181 cm to feet. 5'9". You're so gay, bro. 5'9"? We're the same height. If you call me 5'9", dude, you're like half an inch taller than me. You're half an inch taller than me, and your biceps are 2 inches smaller than mine. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. But, dude, I get way more cooch than you. Long night, eh? Yo, long night, eh? Long night. Yo, this was the guy that said long night, eh, to the shawty. The girl I was telling you about, this is the guy that said long night, eh, to the shorty. While I was standing there, like, drooling. Choosing Song Yadong to win by first round KO under a minute against Sean O'Malley. First round KO, you're hilarious. If Song Yadong's beating O'Malley, it's either decision or submission. But Song Yadong, I mean, it'd probably be a co-main event. You're 200 centimeters. I swear to God, if this is 6'7", you're banned. 266 centimeters seems way too specific. If this, that's 6'5". 6'7" would be, six. No. Oh shit! No, 6'7" is no. 200 centimeters is 6'7". Yeah. I'm lying. Dumb as fuck. I'm dumb as fuck. He's about 4 inches taller. I met them IRL. What do you mean? I don't know. 4 inches taller than what? Dumma. 181 cent. I know, dude. Okay. Google is misleading because it said yes. I know. Yes. I'm a dumbass. Yes. I messed up because Google. I put in 181 centimeters to feet. It said like 5 point something instead of 5'11". It said 5 point something, which is like 5.9. You know what? 5.9, which is 5'11". I mean, why would Google structure itself like this? But it is what it is. Dag is a 2.4 GPA. No. I was actually like really good, dude. I was actually so good. I was actually a tutor of a girl back in the day. I actually tutored a girl. I actually used to be a tutor, but deep down, turns out she just wanted to smash, bro. I got misled. She's like, "Yo, can you tutor me math?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'll tutor you math. I'll do that. Yeah, sure. You want me to tutor you math?" Because I was a genius. I was a genuine math genius, and by a math genius, I mean I completely failed I nearly failed the like high level math. So in the next semester, I took like the lowest level of math, right? First off, way more baddies in that class. So I was like, cha-ching. And it also artificially boosted my GPA. So I was like, okay, I'll take math, but like the worst version the next semester. Took it, baddies in there. I was smarter than everybody, right? Teacher would ask a question, I'd be like, I know the answer. Like I'd answer every question. Shorty turns to me, said, can you tutor me? I'd be like, yeah, sure, why not? Shit, I'd tutor you. Deep down, that was my plan the entire time. Deep down, I was using my math intellect to get cooch. And then I went over, I was like, okay, let's pull up my binder. Next thing you know, she started taking off her shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? Yo, what the fuck? I was like, yo, 6'7". Nah, this was before the 6'7" stuff. He was so good that he skipped college. Bro, college is for dumbasses, bro. Like, come on. If you know how to use the market, if you know how to buy low, sell high, you don't need college, bro. That's what you could skip 4 years of college with this word of advice. Ready? Buy low, sell high. I mean, it's that simple. Invest in stocks, buy low, sell high. How do you think I got what I got? You know, how do you think I became a multi-millionaire? Multi-millionaire, dude. I have 2 million in my name because I was buying low and selling high. So, take my advice if you want. College for Hunting Baddies, the ABGs. Really funny comedian Dag. I mean, dude, you guys were already making jokes about what's his name, man? Come on. Unk MMA. Tall and funny YouTuber Dag. I am tall and funny. Thanks, man. Finally, someone realizes I'm tall and funny. Straight and Chad, why are you? Seems like you're being a little bit sarcastic. Straight and Chad YouTuber. I am straight and Chad. I mean, I am. And you cannot take that away. I cannot take that away from me. Kenny Koy dropped a banger, dude. Bro, what is going on in Kenny Okoye's chat? Yo, what the fuck? What is this about, bro?
Know who exactly to pick at UFC Noche, guys. Before I start the video, rest in peace to Charlie Kirk. I just feel like I had to say that. Energy feels weird. I saw the video on Twitter.
Yo, why is this guy laughing? Why is this guy laughing?
Uncomfortable. I know it has nothing to do with this video, but let me just say it. And I definitely don't agree with the guy's political beliefs like that, but it was just sad to see. All right, off of that, I just had to start because it was on my head. I feel weird. All right.
Yo, what? What a weird ute.
Diego Lopes.
What an absolute weird ute. I just had to get that off my chest, bro. This guy's. He talks about MMA. He's so weird. I just had to get that off my chest, bro. Nobody was asking. I wonder if his comments are civilized. I think his comments should be civilized, right? We know they should be civilized, right? Let's see. I speak for all my Americans when I say I mean, Rip Charlie Kirk. I'll see you in heaven one day. No, I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. Dude, I gotta get rid of the soundboard, man. Whenever I switch things, every time I have free time, I gotta get rid of that, bro. He is an oddball. Canelo, Crawford, or corn yellow. That's extremely racist, I feel, because they're known for making corn tortillas, bro. So for you to call him a corn yellow, that's low-key racist as fuck. Especially considering he's ginger, too. People are really twisted. Bro, it's fucked. It is fucked, bro. This is fucked up. Dude, I wonder what happens. Because you know what's not going to be funny? When we end up... I feel like... I don't know. Do you think there's going to be a revolution anytime soon? Because, like, low-key, I'm not prepared. I kind of just want to, like... Because I feel like our generation low-key got hit with something like the most unlucky timing ever. You know? Housing market, COVID. And now, like, maybe revolution territory, dude? It's like, come on. Let me live, man. Let me live, brother, please. Come on now. But we'll see. You look like the white twin from Bullet Train. No wonder he didn't go live. Yeah. Because he posted something on Twitter. The white twin. Dude, the absolute Chad. Aaron Taylor Johnson. Yeah. Of course I look like him. 100%. 100%. I can't even go on Twitter, dude. Like, I used to go on Twitter and see, like, only MMA stuff. Nowadays, it's like, I go on Twitter and I only see, like, just pure violence, political shit. And it's just like, come on, man. Let me vibe out to, like, some cool shit. Some MMA news. Some fight reactions. Some fight stuff. But no. No way, dude. That is impossible. You look like the main guy from the movie Caught Stealing. I agree. I totally agree. I totally agree. It's with Austin Butler, dude. I totally agree. I 100% agree with the guy who played Elvis. I mean, I kind of do look like young, handsome, charming Elvis. You look like Hector? Not at all. Bro, who is this guy? The guy from Breaking Bad? There's a baddie on that show, though. The dark hair girl who's like the crack addict, I think she is, and she's boyfriend with the guy. Dude. She's bad as fuck. She was also in a bunch of movies. But she's bad as hell. Bad as hell, boy. She loves her heroin. Yeah. I'm going to be honest. It's probably how you get into heroin is when you find like a heroin buddy. Like a baddie who's into heroin. That's probably how you get into it deeply. You know what I mean? Because then you just be like, oh, I'm just going to hang out. Twitter's absolute mayhem. I actually might uninstall. I know, dude. Even my Twitter goon. Dude, even my gooning Twitter's absolutely fried. My gooning Twitter is fried. How is that possible? How has my gooning Twitter been absolutely corrupted? It's like, come on, man. Come on, brother. Please, man. I can't go on Twitter. I can't go on Twitter, dude. I can't. The lead from Man from Uncle Movie? Uncle Movie. Oh, I totally see that. I told Henry Cavill. I've actually gotten Henry Cavill a lot, dude. No, you know who I gotten a lot? Canelo's first knockdown coming up. Oh, you think Canelo's getting knocked down? Dude, no. Canelo's not getting knocked down, dude. Terrence Crawford is gonna lose. Terrence Crawford will 100% lose. I don't think you know enough about dude. Yo, Diener. Name two Terrence Crawford opponents. Or name one that isn't the last guy he fought. What was the last dude he fought? I forget his name. You can't name any of Terrence Crawford opponents. Counterpunch Masterclass. Stop it. You have never watched a live Terrence Crawford fight. You've never watched a live Terrence Crawford fight. I don't know what you're talking about. You've never seen this guy fight live. You just like him because he looks like you, bro. I'm saying how it is. You like Crawford because he looks like you, bro. Canelo looks like my dad. No way he loses. Your dad's ginger Mexican? Damn. Omaha, Nebraska. Yo, what the fuck you on about? Who the fuck is from Omaha, Nebraska, bruh? That's deep, man. Oh, that's deep. That's a deep submission, man. Stand up. Omaha, Nebraska, stand up. Dude, I can't go on Twitter. I want to look at something that involves MMA. And I just can't go on Twitter. It's so stupid, mate. Come on, man. But my dad is blonde instead of ginger. W. Ginger's pretty rough. Although there is some... Dude, ginger baddies are like... Dude, they all... Gingers are either like lean, skinny baddies or like... Not like fat, but like chubby blobs. You know, like there's no in between with gingers. It's a really weird phenomenon. And I think there should be like some research done on gingers to be like, how come there's only two different ones? You're ginger. Not at all, bro. This is I'm literally what is that? Tall, dark, and handsome? Prime. Dude, I know this is a porn star, bro. The way you said prime, even the way, I can tell by the way you typed out prime, it's a porn star. Yeah, see, like, I think she's a porn star, right? She's not? No, yep, Playboy, yep, there she is. She's, yeah, a model. Yeah, Playboy model, bro. You know what that means. Would you smash Logan Paul? No, I would not smash Logan Paul, bro. I mean, let's be honest. Why would I? Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. Dream on, dream on. Dude, who's like a good guy I should make? Who's like a dope fighter to make a video on? Should I do like no, I shouldn't do a Sean O'Malley one. Who's like somebody interesting to do a video on? I feel like soy side profile. Bro, why are you looking at my side profile? Why are you looking at my side profile? You know I'm insecure about that shit. That's so disrespectful. Who the fuck is this guy? Bro, who is this guy? Why are you coming in with the most obscure names? Who is that guy? Look at the UFC rankings. Who's like a good guy to do a video on? You need to do one on like a guy who's like low-key underrated. Maybe like, who's like a solid, is there really any guy who's who's climbing the rankings who's like, you know, just a solid fighter? Who's like future champion material? Trayshawn Gore? Yeah, you're hilarious, bro. You are absolutely hilarious. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Boy, what the hell? Boy, what the hell, boy? I'm not a casual for not knowing who Louis Smoka is, bro. Why would I? Dream on, dream on, dream on, dream on. Oh, my back, dude. God damn. Dude, you know what I mixed up on yesterday's stream? I thought the Elise Pereira girl was Alex Pereira's little sis, but apparently it's not Alex Pereira's little sis. Apparently it's not. It's just a random kickboxing girl. You look like I don't look like. Who is this? Stop saying I look like people. I look like. She's not. Who the fuck is that guy? No, that's not Alex Pereira's sister. Dude, Alex Pereira's sister looks so much more manly. This girl's like 19 and cute. Me shooting my shot. You think I'd have a chance with Elise Pereira? Elise Pereira? I think I could definitely have a chance with Elise Pereira. I think we could definitely make a solid couple. But maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I feel like me and her could be like a power couple. Low key. You could bag her? I think I could. If I could improve my aura. I think I definitely could. I think I definitely could. You know. Maybe if she becomes like a actual phenom, then I'd have to like maybe get like a kid and like, you know, me and her have a kid like super young type shit, and like I'm making millions and she's on her way to making millions, right? Maybe that could work, dude. Maybe we'd be like genuinely the biggest power couple in MMA. I'm gonna start manifesting that, and in order for me to manifest that, I think you guys need to help me. Lizzie Velasquez. Nice one, bro. Nice one. You got me. Nah, you got me. You got me there. I'll give it to you there. Thoughts on Volk versus Evloev? Volk versus Evloev? Dude, how do I not know? How do I not catch on? Fucking hell, man. Every single time. But Volk Evloev? I'm probably going. I'd lean Evloev. Volk looked really, really bad against Diego Lopes. It was a really boring fight, and Volk genuinely looked extremely afraid. And I don't blame him. I mean, his chin's been compromised in the past, so it's like I don't blame him in the slightest. But yeah, I think Evloev would get him. Now, I think the question is, does he finish him? I think that's a little bit more of a question, because it's like Evloev has finished nobody. You know how bad it is to not finish anybody? Like, that is so terrible, to be unable to finish anybody. How bad did he look? He 49, 46, the number one contender, rocked him multiple times. Yeah, I know, but you say it's the number one contender. Diego Lopes has never been a number one contender. He's never been a number one contender. He's just too shit. He beat Brian Ortega, who's genuinely trash. He beat Dan Ige short notice, he gassed out. He beat, who else did he beat? I don't even know who he beat. Pat Sabatini. Like who else did he beat? Sadiq Yusuf? Who'd he fight before Dan Ige? I don't know. That's how you know he's ass, bro. When you don't even know who's fighting, who's beating, that's how you know he's absolute trash. Absolute trash can, bro. He's an absolute fucking trash can, mate, eh? Come on, he's a fucking trash can, lad, eh? Then who was? Who's the number one contender? Movzar is a better contender. Nobody, dude, this guy's beaten nobody. He's genuinely beaten nobody. Don't stop by don't stop by That's why she's so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is a bad girl. As long as Yair doesn't get a title shot, yeah. He beat Brian Ortega with bad lighting. Stop. Bad lighting? I mean, I understand that. I actually understand that. Bad lighting, I actually don't mind that excuse. But still, he gassed out and he slowed down. He gassed out, slowed down, and he just didn't look good. So it's like he's never been a top contender. I've said this multiple times. Only good thing he's ever done is close fight with Evloev. But it's like, we can't rate that. How can we rate that? Yeah, Yair, I don't know what Yair's doing, bro. Yair should honestly, Yair versus Movzar. That's a great fight to make. That's a great fight. Yair versus Movzar. We need that shit ASAP. The documentary I directed is hitting theaters September 15th. Brandon Moreno, the Mexican that Mexican could. Yeah, I guess, right? I guess Brandon Moreno is the... Dude, where is Brandon Moreno? Why is he not on this card? Is he fighting anybody? I don't think he is. He should be. Dude, I'm so good at Clash Royale. It's actually insane. Like, I think I'm a whole different level. Whole different level on Clash, mate, eh? Brandon Moreno scheduled to fight Tyra. Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah. That's what I thought, right? Yeah, that's what I think. What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey, man, who cares about flyweights? You know, who cares about flyweights? But I care more about flyweights than any... Dude, I think after... Hot take here. This might be a hot take. After they do Zhang Wei Li's versus Valentina Shevchenko, and after they do Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes, scrap women MMA. Delete it off the face of the UFC because we have no use for it. Who is there in WMMA? I understand there's an outlet for women. You know, great that there's an outlet for women. But nobody cares. At the end of the day, people, it's a business. And this is genuinely losing business, especially considering the women just don't want to fight. They just don't want to fight. Especially when they start making money, they start caring too much about their looks. And I think the only thing that UFC does for women half the time is give them a platform to start branding their beauty as their number one way of making money. That's all it is. That's all it is. Like Mackenzie Dern, she does not care about a title as much as she cares about her beauty because she knows she can make way more money off her beauty than making a title. Same with Ailin Perez, you know. Same with Karolina Kowalkiewicz. Same with Juliana Miller. All of those have OFs. You want to see Kayla Harrison versus Gabby Garcia? See, I'd rather see women in jiu-jitsu because at least at that point it's like it's not going to ruin my night. You know what I mean? When I was UFC and there's a women's fight on the card, I'm like, oh, Jesus, I got to sit through it. Like a co-main event, I remember sitting through Valentina Shevchenko versus Alexa Grasso 3 and just begging God for it to be over. I think it's rumored to happen. I want to see Kayla. Yeah. I don't mind WMA as much as you mind fly. You rather see WMA than flyweights? You rather, dude, Steve Erceg versus, what's his name? Ode Osborne. Great fight. Manel Cap brings the fight. Pantoja brings the fight sometimes. Alexa Grasso and Natalia Silva still gives me nightmares. Yeah, that was a rough watch. That was a bad fall off. Easily one of the worst fall offs was Alexa Grasso. Easily the worst fall off. One of the worst. That was a rough watch. But I mean, Alexa Grasso, if she really wanted to make championship money, if Alexa Grasso wanted to make championship money, she could have easily, she could easily just, take some pictures, You don't even have just in a bathing suit. Just while you're on your way to the beach, just while you're on the way to a swimming pool, just while you're on the way to a bath, while you're on the way to flick the bean, you know what I mean? So remember when the co-main she has some morals? Unfortunately. F your morals, Alexa Grasso. I'm horny. Remember the co-main WMA fight was better than the men's main event title match? No. No, I don't remember that. It's always the pretty ones? No, not really. Not really. You can't define them into pretty and not pretty are the ones that have morals and don't have morals. I mean, I feel like Alexa Grasso has the morals enough to be like, I won't take pictures of the cooch and post it for people to buy it, but she'll let like Diego Lopes hit. You know what I mean? So it's like, does she really have morals? Right? So same with Trace Cortez. It's like she would let Paulo Costa hit, Brian Ortega hit, all these dudes hit when it's like, I'm right here. So do they have morals? Maybe. Not much. That girl is so dangerous. Girl is so dangerous. That girl. Tracy's not pretty? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, mate? Shut up. She's pretty as fuck. She's pretty as fuck, my brother. My brother, she's super pretty. Do we have any UFC events? Do we have any events after this? When's the next one? September 13th is this one. Then September 27th. So we have a week off. We have a week off before we get back into a fight night, which is good, which is absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Then we can start dropping some like tier lists. We can drop some bangers that are, you can drop some bangers that aren't, related to fight specific shit. Because I feel like sometimes when fight week rolls around, you got to talk about fight specific shit. That girl is so dangerous. That girl is so dangerous. That girl. Maybe I need to record a video about that. Maybe I'll do like a video on what's an interesting video to do? Maybe no one cares about this card. I care about this card. The fuck? The fuck? Ooh, man, come on. Rose versus Joanna. Rose versus Joanna. I don't remember that. I know they had 2 fights. But I remember Joanna versus Zhang Wei Li too. I think that was like a fluke KO, to be honest. Why didn't you start some beef with the MMA YouTuber? Like who? I don't think any of them are really worth my time, to be honest. But to each their own. To each their own, my brother. That was a banger while Israel Yoel was a bust. Yes, that's very true. That's very, very true. It was on that card. Really? See, I need to rewatch fights. Sometimes, I feel. That girl is so dangerous. That girl. Get some clout? I guess that's true. You meant to say Zhang, not Rose? Yeah, that's what yeah. Zhang Wei Li versus versus Joanna. That was a banger. Yeah, that was easily the best women's fight of all time. I don't know if there's a better women's fight. The first one. The second one was fake. The second fight was fake between Joanna and Zhang Wei Li. That second fight was fake. She flopped so hard. Same with Neil Magny versus Carlos Prates. Both of them flopped hard. But the first fight was a banger. That's when she had the giant hematoma on her forehead. She looked like an alien. That was rough, dude. It looked like if Zhang Wei Li landed like an elbow, it was like about to pop like a giant pimple. You know? That girl is so dangerous. That girl. But you guys, let me ask you guys a quick question. You guys getting coochie? You guys genuinely smashing biddies or not? Somehow Rose beat Zhang twice, then she lost the staring contest. Yeah, I know, but that's because what's his name? Pat. What's his name? Pat Barry. Pat Barry was in her corner talking about you don't listen to the crowd. They're just booing because you're doing what they want, because you're winning. They're just booing because you're winning. Impression of all right, bro. Stop. It's so early, bro. At least at minimum, give it some time. At minimum, give it some time. Please. Pat Barry, lad, eh? Hey, Pat Barry. Let's go. Typical Ilya fanboy. I know. No respect. These Ilya fanboys, the more I interact with Ilya fanboys, the more I know they have zero respect. Zero respect. Pat the Spawn Camper Barry. Yeah. Was he? I don't know the full story about it. I don't even know what happens. I've seen different videos on Pat Barry, but it's like, I've never really paid that much attention to it. Silva TKO round 3, I believe so. I think a TKO round 3 or 4. I think even like round 2, but it depends, right? It depends. Silva could win a decision if Diego Lopes gives up like he did against Volk. He just gave up against Volk. Let's be honest. Yeah, RIP, man, RIP. They're jealous of him. Who are they jealous of? Who is your profile picture? Me? My profile picture? Me? Pat the Predator? Yeah. Holy fuck. Canelo by TKO in 10? Yeah, I think he gets a finish. I think he gets a finish. Would you rather say, bro? Shut up, man. Shut up. Holy shit, bro. Shut up. Please. So annoying. Y'all think Canelo retires? I mean, boxers always retire after a fight. Like every single time. How many times has sometimes they retire just to get out of fights. Like there's probably a rematch clause. I imagine there's a rematch clause. Dern versus the Freak is so hyped. Dude, that's how you know the women's MMA should be shut down. When you have Dern versus Jandaroba, what both of them are on like what 1 or 2 fight win streaks. Like they're nobodies. 2 fight win streaks. Like that, they should never have been fighting for a title, to be honest. Dude, I think we should bring back debates. The problem, like Kenny Okoye used to be good for like debates, but like nowadays, he doesn't do debates anymore. I think I was the guy who really turned him off from doing debates, bro, because I whooped him so bad. Talking about Sean O'Malley and Adesanya, I mean, I destroyed him, man. Absolutely cooked him in that debate. 2-5 win streak at the top of the sport is enough. Yeah, but it shows you that there's just, nothing. Shows you that there's just nothing going on in the sport. In terms of WMMA, genuinely just nothing going on. If you have, like, Mackenzie Dern. This is a rematch too, right? Is this a rematch? I feel like, have they fought before? No, they haven't. Versus... No, they haven't. Oh, they did fight before. Oh my gosh. Embedded episodes about boxing. Has boxing officially won? No. I mean, it's Dana White co-promoting it. You know what I mean? He's co-promoting it. So, Paramount better fire Dana? No. Kenny was good when he would do 2v2 bar fights. Yeah, but Paramount doesn't have the power to fire Dana. They don't. Dern is at Dustin Justin level where she's the one went away from a title shot. I guess, but she's never been in. But she's not even at Dustin Justin level because at least those guys are super duper ultimate uber entertaining. She's nowhere close to entertaining. So it's like you can always be like, well, Justin Gaethje or Dustin is like title shot guys because they're entertaining. They're putting their life on the line every time. Mackenzie Dern has never once put her life on the line. Never once put her life on the line. I think I could genuinely give Mackenzie Dern a tough fight. I think as long as I could avoid the ground game, I could give Mackenzie Dern a tough fight. And in a 3-rounder, I would beat Dern purely based off the fact of if she does end up taking me down, I would just hurdle in a ball and I would defend all chokes and all arm bars. And wait to get stood up. Stop hating on WMA, you incel. This is not incel behavior to hate. I'm stating facts. What are you talking about? What have I said that's wrong? Dude, the former 135 champ was beat up by a random guy she worked with. Who had no training. Got dropped 4 times. WWE is also uploading Canelo Crawford vids. It's a TKO thing. Think of TKO as one FC. All women are queens. Bro, what are you talking about? I mean, sure, whatever you want, bro. But the women in WMMA, you're really calling Jandaroba a queen? Stop it. Justin doesn't have like 3 title fights? Yeah, true. They've always been like title shot guys. They've beaten contenders, shut down contenders. At 155, where everybody who's coming up is an absolute marauder. Everybody at 155 is they're all marauders. Every single one of them is a marauder. 135 or 125 women's. I mean, stop it. Or 115, dude. I don't even know the weight classes. Dern is in. She's 125, right? No. 115. She's strawweight. Because Zhang Wei Li's moving up. And she's strawweight. If all are queen, then none are? Yes. Thank you for that comment. The little kid from Incredibles. If I can't be a queen, no one can. What's his name? Something Stro. Sinestro? Something like that. If I can't be a queen, no one can. If I can't beat Queench, and no one can beat Queench. That girl is so dangerous. Gamrot's not. Gamrot is a marauder. What are you talking about? Gamrot's the ultimate marauder. He's the ultimate marauder, man. BSD versus Gamrot, Max Patty. I love that fight. I love Max versus Patty. I love Max Holloway versus Patty Pimblett. I think that's a great fight. He's not really a wet blanket. I mean, look at, if anybody's able to I don't know what I was gonna say. Is that boxing Glazer long gone? I liked him. I kind of liked him. But I guess he is long gone. Unfortunately. Boxing is king. Yeah, I liked him, man. You see Tracy's new list? Lucas Tracy's new list? No. What is it? He's rage baiting, bro. I mean, there's only so much rage bait you can do where it's like... He was funny. He was super entertaining, man. Okay, let's see. Let's see who we got. Ilya, Islam, Marab, Pantoja, Volk, Hamzat, Aspinall, Jack, Drickus, Jean Silva? John Silva? John Silva is above Arman Sarukian, Max Holloway, Ankalaev, Piotr Yan? John Silva? Above Brandon Moreno? What? Dude, this is just lazy. I mean, Lucas Tracy has gotten lazy. Lucas Tracy, Max above... Yes, Max Holloway is above Magomed Ankalaev. Max Holloway is above Magomed Ankalaev. Yes, he is. Because there's only one guy... Between Max and Magomed Ankalaev, there's only one of them that has been submitted by Paul Craig. Only one of them has been submitted by Paul Craig. But this is crazy. I think this isn't terrible. I think Brandon Moreno is too low. Fluffy should not be here. Jean Silva's too high. Max too low. Ankalaev, I don't mind it. But other than... Where's Sean O'Malley? Where's Sean O'Malley? Where's Sean O'Malley? Tom too low? No, I don't think so. No Shavkat? No Shavkat! Dude, how come Ian Gary's on the list? Ian Gary should not... Ian Gary above Alex Pereira? What, JDM is so high. Why is JDM so high? I think... What is he basing it off of? Does he say what he's basing it off of? If it's based on skill, then it's completely messed up. Let's listen.
There's not a lot going on in the UFC right now, and I figured it would be interesting to give you guys my top 20 fighters in the UFC. This is going to be my version of the
Roy
pound for
Val's
pound
no.
list.
Get the fuck
However,
off.
I just want to make it clear, this is not necessarily going to have to only do with
No van?
fighters'
Yeah, no van.
resumes, because that's kind of how the pound for pound list works. It's basically a resume contest. We're going to have a little bit of that. This is going to be, in part, a little bit of who has the best resume, but mostly this is just my rankings for who the best fighters in the UFC are right now.
So he's going off of skill.
Everyone else in the top 5 is a lighter weight class fighter. Tom Aspinall is
He moved
truly
Volk to what?
the exception. He's the only like true heavyweight, big heavyweight that's even in the mix, even in the conversation. After that, you got to go all the way down to fucking Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Pereira. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Until next time.
Oh my God, what is this list? What is this list? If he's going purely off of skill, Islam's number 1. Merab, okay. Chimaev is above Pantoja. Chimaev is below Jack Della Maddalena. What? He's below... Ilya's not 1. No, Islam's 1. Islam's more proven than Ilya. Way more skillful than Ilya. Let's stop it. Let's stop that. Chimaev, it should go Islam, Ilya, Chimaev, Merab, Pantoja, Jack, Tom, Volk. Drick is above Volk. And then after Volk, I would do Max, Piotr, Arman, Umar, Brandon Moreno, Jean Silva, Magomed, Mavov, Sean O'Malley, but Sean has to be above Piotr. Yo, Cherry, bro. How many times are you going to say that? And, like, at least make it funny. If you're going to say some stupid shit, at least make it funny, bro. I was laughing I wasn't laughing. I was concealing my laugh at the beginning. This guy's a representation of Ilya fans world round. Like, come on, bro. Bruh. I gotta stop doing that shit. But very, very interesting. Very interesting. MMA Guru Brainrot? Yeah, I know. It is MMA Guru Brainrot. This guy's spending too much time in MMA Guru's chat. 100%. Lucas thinks way too much outside the box. No, Lucas just isn't in the game anymore. Lucas is not in the game. Are you still live? I told you to leave. You did probably tell me to leave. Soy Chin, it's over for you? He is, though. He watches every card. Yeah, but... eh. He's not in the game, though. He's not really about it. Let's be honest. Do I really have a Soy Chin? That's because I have some shit in my lip, bro. That does not count. It's not that soy. It's only a little. Man, you guys need to shut up. It's not over, okay? There's surgeries. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Who cares? I just don't look to the side when I'm talking to a shorty. I'll just look at him straight on like this. And my hair will do all the talking. I just go like this and they'll say, "Oh my god, I wanna pull your hair, daddy." Hey, come on. Hey, lad, come on. A gust of wind and you do the chicken dance? Stop it, bro. Look at that. You see that bruise right there? That's from jiu-jitsu. That's from jits, brother. That's from jits. What's a good video to do? Maybe, do I upload a video today? I might. Lucas is the Dern. Lucas is Dern. Lucas is the Dern, Paige Van Zandt, and the Eileen Perez of MMA YouTubers. Yeah, I low-key agree. Lucas Tracy is the Eileen Perez of MMA YouTubers, for sure. And you do BJJ, ultra gay. Not at all. Why do so many people lie and say Charlie Kirk was racist? Ah, bro, welcome to the fucking internet, man. Welcome to the internet. I've always asked people how he's racist and never say. Bro, welcome to the internet, man. Welcome to the internet. Lucas is a good YouTuber. Why are you hating? I'm not saying he's bad at YouTube. He's great at YouTube. But his heart isn't in the game. He's delusional about what it takes. Yeah, he's just not in the game. I mean, what would you base that off of? The fact that he quit for a couple months, stopped doing live streams, and his videos are just so low effort compared to what they used to be. You know? If he cared about the game, he would do live streams and he would put more effort into his shit. I feel like he had so much opportunity, golden opportunity, to do so much with what he created. He's only here for a paycheck. He is. I mean, he's turned his channel into his heart. He's only here for a paycheck. He turned his channel into life advice, into health advice, into workout advice. He's changing people's thing, right? What's good, Kenny's son? I want a rematch with Kenny. I want a rematch. Kenny Okoye. I got one dude on my mind. Kenny Okoye. Yeah, but live stream for 8 hours sounds like shit. No one says you have to do for 8 hours. He wasn't even do that before. Lucas Tracy wasn't even streaming for 8 hours before. I mean, for fight cards, yeah. But he was doing what? A year ago, there were like an hour, 3 hours. Okay, 3 hours. But he takes down all of his live streams that aren't, his fight companions. Oh, Jesus. You might actually cry real tears if a rematch happens. Don't humiliate us again. No. I will not humiliate you guys. I have been practicing, and I will. I will destroy Kenny Okoye. You can stream long how you want. No YouTuber has to stream for 8 hours. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, Lucas Tracy doesn't have to stream for hours. If he went live for the main events, if he, put more effort, I feel like he could do interviews with fighters. I feel like he had the opportunity to do so much with what he created, right? I think he had a golden opportunity, and he kind of threw it away, I feel. But that's my opinion. Cherry makes Amy Schumer sounds like it's comedic genius. Yeah, I know. Absolute non-comedic genius. He's entertaining, though no one does it like him. I mean, for now, nobody does it like him. For now, that's very true. But I will take Lucas Tracy's place. The place that Lucas Tracy had in people's hearts, I will claim it. I guarantee you I will claim it. Do you see Lucas Glacy outing Hamzat under the midget as greatest fighters in UFC right now? Yes. I didn't watch his video because I don't want to watch it. But I did see him completely disrespecting Hamzat. Completely. You don't have as many catchphrases as he does. Yeah, but I mean, it is what it is. If I get a catchphrase, I'll get a catchphrase. If it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Some people think they're funny when they're not. Yeah, I know. Not funny at all, mate, eh? He's not funny, not in the slightest, mate, eh? He's just nuts. Problem with tier lists is that you can just skip to the end. Yeah. I think Lucas Tracy's watch time on videos are going down the drain. Dag's a biracial Canadian transgender. What catchphrases could you possibly have? All right, let's brainstorm some catchphrases right now. Ready? Let's get right into the news. Number 1, that's a good catchphrase. I'm gonna take that one. Just off the cuff, that's a good one. I'm gonna do. How about this? Zooey Mama? Yeah. Bazinga. Whenever I see a knockout, I'm going to be like, Bazinga! Dude, what should I say after I get a knockout? Dude, that's going to be my catchphrase. Zooey Mama? It's like a good catchphrase I had after you just see a brutal knockout. What's the catchphrase you thinking? Being a Dag fan is a humiliation ritual? Yeah, but do you know what comes with the humiliation rituals? Riches. Kevin Hart's. Okay, you put on the dress a couple times. Yes, you humiliate yourself, but you also become rich as fuck. You have a baddie wife. So is it really humiliation if you win at the end? What's like a really, really good catchphrase to have after a knockout win? I think Bazinga might stay. I think Bazinga is a good one. Bazinga. Holy crapola. That's another banger after a knockout. Holy crapola, he knocked him out, guys. Holy crapola, he knocked him out. That was a brutal one, guys. No, oh my god. Maybe. Hit him with the dag combo. And a dag combo is just a 1-2 down the pipe. That's a dag combo. Holy. Hit him with the, you could definitely get him out of there with the dag combo. If someone gets a knockout, he just got dagged. He genuinely just got dagged. I thought of one creative one you can say, it's all over. Yeah. Or maybe when like a submission's close, I'll just be like, that's tight. That's tight. That's tighter than your girlfriend. Oh, that's sadder than your girlfriend. It's over. Stop the fight. That was another good one I could add to my repertoire, to my arsenal. Stop the fight. Stop the fight. It's a banger, I think. You could have a catchphrase of saying, oh my God, Jesus. Like, it's not even funny, man. Like, I would laugh if they're funny, but they're not even funny. You're like shit at jokes. This would not work at a stand-up comedy club. Let me tell you right now. It would not work. Let me tell you right now. It ain't working. It ain't working, buddy. You're going to look back at this and laugh at yourself. Me? Rocked him harder than the Stones. Rocked the 60s. Okay. Bro's just making noises? Yeah. By the way, Dags... No, I did not. I did not. Hey, I didn't. I did not. Dude, I'm making noises. You'll never be Lucas. Okay, you'll see. You'll see. You'll see, bro. You'll see. You know what? I won't be Lucas. I will be Dag. Okay? I will be Dag. And I will be bigger than Lucas has ever been. I'll be bigger than Lucas. Bro, how do you make someone else's joke worse? How do you add on to someone else's joke and make it worse? Jesus. That's rough. You gotta work on your comedy, kid. Work on the comedy, buddy. Ban me then? Pussy. Nah, I don't want to ban you. If I ban you, that gets rid of like half my audience. See, that's how you do a joke. See, that's right there. We call that a knee slapper. That was a good joke. Because it was a self-deprecation joke. Because I have like 2 viewers and you're one of them. So if I'm not going to explain it. But you understand. Little bro would probably just make another account. You know how, bro, why are you deleting messages? Dude, this guy's message redacted. Deleting messages. Why are you deleting messages, man? Keep them up, bro. Keep them up, man. Keep it up, my brother. Impression of Dag eating Fight Fairy's cat. No. Dag type got to get less fans as he grows. True. See, that's funny. See, that's how you do a joke, Cherry. That's how you do a joke. What up, I back? What's up, brother? Welcome back. Welcome back to the club. Cool Kids Club, brother. Welcome back. Guru does edgy impressions. You, sir, do not. Oh, I'm not Guru. Sorry. Dag is to me what water is to fish. Dude, don't make me cry. Don't make me cry. Do you have black guys in Canada? Yeah, not a lot. Not a lot, but we have some. Guru's also depressed? No, he's not depressed. I don't think he's depressed. I think he's just, doing his own thing. Who is in Canada? I don't know. Stay black. Stay black, yeah. Isn't that an MMA Joey line? Stay black. Daggers to me. What? Alright, bro. It's a Dana line? Really? That was a Joey Diaz line. Dude, I'm sweating my ass off. Holy fuck. You also the clip of Dana telling that to Uriah. Really? Dana White. Stay black?
Hey, stay black.
I ain't got no choice.
All right, man. Hey, stay black.
I ain't got no,
Why you say it like that?
Hey, stay black.
I ain't got no choice.
All right, man.
Bruh.
He was very sincere with that too. Hey, buddy, stay black, man. I know how it is. I feel like Dana White is the type of guy to say he's black. Think it's a movie reference? Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. Y'all just hate me because I'm black, man. Maybe that's going to be my catchphrase. Maybe I should end off my videos by saying, stay black. No. Maybe I'll just be like, anytime someone disagrees with me, I'll just be like, yo, you just hate me because I'm black, bro. You meant the black team. Oh, nice. Dana Black. Dana Black. Dana Black. Search up the Dragon Ball Z clip. Don't shoot. No. Okay, I'll do it. What else? I got nothing else to do, so might as well. Last chat.
Incoming! All right! Great! Plan B! This is for everyone you've killed! Egg-led murderer! Hold your fire! This man isn't black! What?
You look like you watch anime? Nah, I'm not an anime guy. I only watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. That's gotta be out of context. No way they have that. That has to be out of context. No way there's missing context. Remember when it first aired, told my brother to record it? He would have gone viral? Yeah. No, he wouldn't have gone viral, bro. But yeah, sure. Welcome to UFC Fight Night. It's out of context. Just me people don't. Hi, bro. No, they don't. But they're Japanese people are getting what 500K Indians, bro. They're fighting a guy in Goku Black. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That make a change. That make a big change. Do I upload a video today? Or do I upload a video tomorrow? When's like a good... I'll do it tomorrow. I might do it tomorrow. I'm going to upload a video tomorrow. I have a video ready. I'm just going to upload it tomorrow. See, what's a good video to upload? I'll be like, so there's not much fights going on in the UFC, so today we are going to be, what's like ultimate goon bait? Japanese about to get a lot. So there's not much going on in the UFC today, man. So we got to do the obvious stuff that we all like to do when we're not watching UFC, and that is gooning. And in order to goon, what are we gooning to? Well, obviously we're gooning to UFC. So today we're going to be ranking UFC baddies. Let's create a post. All right. Let's create a post. And let me add an image. Actually, let me add an image. Do I have a picture of like a female UFC fighter? Okay, I'm gonna post this and I'm gonna say not much. Okay. Name who is the baddest UFC fighter on the roster right now. All right. After you're done here, go and comment on this. After you're done watching live, go and comment on that post. You're better than this? Am I though? Am I really better than this? I don't know if I am. I might not be. I might just not be. The fighting nerds are going to come. Am I better than this, brother? I feel like there needs to be like a new format of YouTube videos for MMA. Like the tier list, are tier lists still good? Make a video of the most watched fighters. That was good. I have one coming out. I recorded it and edited it, and it's coming out. It's gonna come out tomorrow. But it's about the most overrated UFC. No, the worst robberies. I did the worst robberies. I like those ones because it gives people an opportunity. I like the idea because it allows people to interact with me outside of a live stream. He can be worse. I remember the Hamza one. Yeah. The Hamza one? The one with the Hamza's face on Alexa Grasso's thing? Yeah, that's pretty funny, though. Dude, should I keep this? Should I grow the goatee with the mustache? Loki, I see it coming in right now, and it Loki looks good as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. The Hamza toes? Dude, but it was Alexa Grasso. It wasn't actually Hamza's toes, though. It was Alexa Grasso's toes. So it's like, it's not like if you'd like those toes, you're like, did you ever get that shirt? I never got the courage to go get the Hamza shirt. I never got the courage. Please don't say Patty versus Gordon or Sean versus Jan. Please don't say Patty versus Gordon or Sean versus Jan. No one said Patty versus Jan. I mean, someone said Patty, Sean O'Malley versus Piotr Jan. You commented on it 3 days ago. I didn't include that in the video. But someone did say O'Malley versus Gordon. They said Sean O'Malley versus Gordon, which is just, you're not Walter White. Stop. What are you talking about? I don't need to be Walter White, bro. I can be a handsome guy. Grow full beard, get a fade. I can't grow a full beard, bro. It's not thick enough to grow a beard. But it's slowly getting eye up in density. Remember when the judge tried to rig it in favor of Ty? Over Rosenstrike? Yeah. Yes, I do remember that. That was so one-sided. Like, that was easily one of the worst almost robberies. Almost robberies, dude. You got beaten up. Dude, what happened to Tai Tuivasa? Cyril Gane actually ended that man's career. Cyril Gane ended Tai Tuivasa's career. So did Sergey Pavlovich, but Cyril Gane ended his career first. That was a banger fight. Dude, Tai Tuivasa versus Cyril Gane in UFC Paris, easily one of the most underrated fights of all time. He ended his career himself, yeah. They kicked that dude out ASAP? Yeah. That was fucking dog shit, though. That was a literal dog shit decision. The food ended his career? He ate too much Popeyes? I don't know. Probably. He ate too much of something. I don't know if it was Popeyes or if it was like... At that point, it's like he probably ate like a kid. You don't gain that much size that quickly unless you're eating like full-on human beings, bro. You know, you guys ever watch Austin Powers? You guys ever watch Austin Powers? Dude, he's the New Zealand version of Fat Bastard. If you've ever seen Austin Powers. He ain't black. He probably too much... well, okay. He said he's coming back. He just needs to cut weight. Yeah, he's like 320 pounds, bro. He's fucked. Genuinely fucked. Get in my belly. Why don't you get in my belly? Got a little turtle head poking out. Get in my belly. That's Fat Bastard. That's Tai Tuivasa. Tai Tuivasa, when he sees Hezbollah, is like, get in my belly. You know? Get in my belly. Oh, yeah.
Two of my assassins are dead. I will not tolerate failure. I'm the man who will maintain the dignity of this.
You think it's corny when Nelk does collabs with UFC fighters or not? I mean, it's just like any other collab outside of the main, like, internal UFC shit when fighters do. Like, if a fighter's collabing with anybody outside the UFC, it's the same shit with Nelk. It's like, these guys are not involved in the UFC.
May I present to you my spy in the Ministry of Defense, Fat Bastard.
First things first. Where's your shitter? I've got a turtle head. I've a bigger chunks of corn in my crap.
Wait a minute. He kinda looks like a baby.
Come here, I'm gonna eat you. I'm bigger than you, I'm higher in the food chain. Get in my belly.
Dude, that is so Tai Tuivasa if he was to run into Hezbollah. 1,000,000%. 1,000,000%. Life could be a dream if I can turn you up in paradise up above. Tell me I'm the only one in love. Life could be a dream, sweetheart. Hello, hello. Do it if you laugh, you go to hell. Get banned, speedrun. No. Ty's a good kid. Bro, a good kid, he eats kids for breakfast, bruh. Come on. Good kid. I'm sad because I'm fat. I'm fat because I'm sad. Yeah, that's rough. If you're fat, bro, you're fucked. Get unfat. It's not that hard, bro. I'm dipping. Oh, that was a good stream. Despite all the noise from the haters. He says that in the movie. Yeah, I know. Dag, you're not tough. I am tough. I'm actually tough, bro. I'm actually tough. Like, I got heart. I got will. Alright, I'm dipping, boys. If it was a real... Alright, bro. It was a real stream. Alright, peace, boys. Thank you for being here. Go to work, boy. Bro, it's 10:30 at night. I'm not going to bed. I mean, I'm not going to work. I'm going to bed, bruh. I'll try to do a stream tomorrow before I go to work tomorrow. Alright, thank you for being here. It's been your boy, Diego May. I am signing out. Shinar. Thank you, everybody. Shout out Brandon, RB, UTD, and all the boys above. Peace.